remember we were young once with plans of world domination. But our eyes are different now, befuddled by the trick of a carrot and a stick, spun by a wink and a nod. The naïve head of youth replaced by ties and offerings to the great by and by, for trinkets that buzz and flash and distract, polluting the spaces between our ears, dwindling a sense of self and the senses, relentlessly without mercy. But
Episode 39, ladies and gentlemen. 39. All right. Look like it's going to be a thing. We're not going anywhere, I don't think. Nah, I don't think so. I like getting up on Sunday mornings and coming out here. Anyway. It's beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. I think it rained all last night. It's cloudy as hell, as you can see. Very cloudy. It's a nice day. Like, spring is threatening. We are threatening spring. Evidence, spring. Gotta get the hoodie right. So, I heard from my friends, people who have subscribed to this channel, that they're not getting notifications. And I could tell because the last couple of episodes has been, well, less than what I'm used to. Let me put it that way. So, if you're watching this and for some chance if you got a notification or if you just stumbled by, make sure that you are still subscribed, because YouTube will knock people off because they say that it's a bot or there's no engagement. So if you look at these videos, come out of the shadows, come out, hit a like button, or give a comment or something, just to let that dreaded AI know that you're a real person. I let them know. Can't tell these days. Anyway, so many things going on, man. Shit. So many things going on. If you're not careful, you'll think the world is going to shit. If you're not careful, if you don't police your thoughts, you'll think everything is going downhill. Maybe it is. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. Or maybe it's this shift that I've been hearing about for the last 20 years. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is what it looks like. I know a lot of my friends are expressing fatigue and just very lethargic days where they have to get their energy up to do stuff. And, there are people that say, well, that's a sign, man. It's the vibrations are getting higher and, all that stuff. And your body has to readjust to the new vibration, so it's just very hard. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna get into a kind of a pet peeve of mine a little bit, Like I said, I used to be a bus driver, and there are all these reunions and things. I don't mean to offend my bus drivers who look, but whatever. Some people seem to be stuck in an era of their lives, right? And all of their references and conversation go back to this era in their lives. You know, bus drivers will do that. I guess when they see other bus drivers, I don't know if it's I know him from this place, so that's all we have to talk about thing. But they start talking about stuff we did 10, 20 years ago. What happened on the road and what passenger did to them, and you know, the accident they might have had or didn't have. Whew. I'm so not a bus driver now, or my mind is so not a bus driver right now. It's crazy. But that's just one example. But there are others, you know. There are people who see you as one thing, or they understand you as one thing. And as far as they're concerned, you could never grow out of that role. I think it's pretty popular with parents and children. They always see their child as a child. Even though the child is in their 30s right now, they still see them as someone to be taken care of. And the kid is like, "Ma, I'm grown now." But hey, Ma doesn't really ever see that. But it goes between people, friends, co-workers, the same thing. You know, people evolve, you know, they get spiritual, or they get, you know, into some hobby or some kind of recreation or activity that's completely 180 degrees from what they used to be, you know. And so people will engage them in conversations, and they'll be like, "Oh man, yeah, I used to, yeah, I remember I used to think like that too. Yeah, I don't think like that anymore." Right? And that gives a certain type of alienation too, you know, especially if you're evolving this network, if you're evolving faster than the people around you, you know. I know it's a subjective thing, and it might be even arrogant to think that, hey, I'm just smarter than everybody else around me. But, you know, maybe you are. Maybe you're not. I don't know. Or maybe people are just moving in different directions. But because they made a connection at a certain era or a certain time in their life, they require you to respond the way you did back then, you know. But it's just one of those crazy things, man. And it adds to the kind of isolation, you know, from family or from friends that you've known for a while, and they don't see you as you are, you know. I have a song that you're going to be hearing. It says, "Appear as you are and be as you appear. Appear as you are, be as you appear." You know, what does that mean? You know, is that subjective? Like if somebody's looking at you, they see you as you were. You know, and sometimes no amount of talking was going to change that, because then they would have to change also. And maybe they don't like the new you, or maybe the new you makes them uncomfortable, you know. But there you go life, you know, there you go life. If you're gonna grow old, I say, or grow older to be an older person, it's kind of easy to slip into a groove, you know, something that you know and understand, and just be that. That's like the opposite, right, of what I just said, right? You yourself make a groove for yourself, and you just stay there. It's nice, it's comfortable, you know your way around, you know. And so sometimes when you do that, you need people to be in their own groove, one you recognize, one you understand. If they slip out of that groove, you'd be like, wow, This guy used to be a Democrat. Now he's a Republican. Oh, this guy used to be very liberal. Now he's conservative. This guy never believed in God before. Now he believes in God and spirits and shit. Oh man, who wants that? You know. But that's how it be sometimes, you know. People evolve, you know. Allow them to evolve and allow yourself to evolve too. And somebody told me yesterday, it keeps you young, keeps you vibrant, keeps your mind moving, you know? Reading new books, checking out new things, watching odd videos, you know, exploring internally and externally, you know. We still here, we might as well just grow on. Just grow on. We still here. So yeah. That's my little piece today. Ain't too much happening, man. You know, I'm feeling good. You know, beautiful day. Beautiful day. Gonna do some beautiful shit. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Alright, so just remember. It's not what you think. It's what you think about. Hey, hi, okay.
Be like the sun for grace and mercy. Be like the night to cover the faults of others. Be like Mother Earth for modesty. Be like iron when you're standing tall. Appear as you are. Be as you appear. Here